Hello everyone and welcome to Weekly Geek News, and it's been such a big week. We've had so many big trailers come out this week, especially for these really huge high-profile movies. And yes, I am talking about Suicide Squad, but I'm not going to get to that right now. The first thing that I really want to talk about is something so geeky. It could have only come from the minds of Key and Peele. Yes, I'm talking about the movie Keanu, which seems to be just a direct parody of John Wick. It looks amazing, incredibly funny. It only could have came from Key and Peele. Only those guys, I think, have the confidence and the balls necessary in order to try to pull something like this off. You got to check it out for yourself. Words cannot express how funny this is. Make sure that you do. It is linked in the description below. Alright, so now moving on to this week's bombshell, which was Suicide Squad, and oh my god, this seems like every action fan's dream, and if you're a comic book fan too, it just seems like the icing on the cake. Everything, shot for shot, made me absolutely foam at the mouth for this movie. You gotta check it out. I can't believe that Will Smith is doing so well, especially in a role where he's not the lead. It just seems everything in this movie is just amazing. Love the song choice as well. Everybody's going wild for that. I think that just the visuals alone are enough in order to warrant wanting to go into this movie with just a big Joker smile going from ear to ear. So make sure that you check that out. It is linked in the description below. Alright, so that leads up to something that I think couldn't be more appropriate, which is the trailer for Neighbors 2. And it looks absolutely ridiculous, and if you love the first one, this one seems to be just a second helping of that. Except this time, it's going to have a bunch of wild and crazy college girls. And I think Seth Rogen's reaction in the trailer pretty much sums it up for me, where he's trying to pretend as though he doesn't like his car being covered with a bunch of wet and half-naked college girls while his wife is right there, and he's just sitting there pretending like he doesn't like it. So make sure that you check out that trailer. If you're a guy, I have a sneaking suspicion that you will enjoy it. Up next in television, The X-Files popped up with a new trailer this week, and for those of you who are unfamiliar with The X-Files, it was basically the pinnacle of mystery and science fiction television in the 90s, and if you have not seen the series, I suspect you're going to be really into it, especially if you're a fan of science fiction or mystery. Make sure that you check that trailer out. It is linked in the description below. And now in games is the only game that I have for you this week, although it is from one of my favorite developers, Atlas, makers of Trine and Dragon's Crown, and the game is called The Deadly Tower of Monsters, which seems to take 1950s sci-fi movies and blend them up into a game. And if you know Atlas, they have such good quality games that you know it's just going to be fantastic. Make sure that you check out that trailer. It is linked in the description below. So moving on to my music recommendation this week is a double header, and the first thing that I have to show you is a new music video from Iron Maiden for their new song, Speed of Light, and it looks absolutely incredible. If you love video games, I think you're just going to absolutely eat this up. It has so many references within. If you're a fan of Iron Maiden, heavy metal, or video games in general, make sure that you check that out. It is linked in the description below. Also, I have a new music video from this band, Repose, that I found on YouTube through the Jared Dines channel. And Jared Dines himself is an amazing guitarist. I would suggest you check him out. Both of those things can be found linked in the description below. Okay, everybody, that does it for this week. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also give me a like if you like the video. And also, if you like my shirt, make sure that you check out my blog, which is linked in the description below. I also do other videos on my gaming site, Dread Knight. Make sure that you check them out. They can be seen over there to the right. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.